Hello, coming in. So here we are. This is mid February already, you guys, okay? So, sound up. Am I coming in clear? Anyways, so today is the 15th. It's Sunday. We have a big week ahead. We are going to talk a lot about the cosmic update, all right? So, currently, right now, we're in the waning crescent moon. So the majority of the moon is black, and the very bottom is going to be white, or the very top is going to be white. So we are going to be shifting here in the next couple days to the new moon in Aquarius, and it's actually a solar eclipse. So um, I'm going to do a read up on that for you and me. Okay, so I knew it's coming. The 17th, the moon is still going to be in Aquarius. So normally it stays in the sign about 2 to 3 days. Okay, so let's see. And then the next day on the 18th, 19th, is going to switch to Pisces season, which is our mutable water signs. Okay, so yeah, technically solar eclipse is hitting at 8:01 on Tuesday the 17th. That's my nephew's birthday. So what it says when it comes to this eclipse, and excuse the list, says the powerful solar eclipse in Aquarius comes rushing in. This is a crucial time where both our personal and collective access shifts. When, as with all eclipses, there are bound to be unfolding events. Our conscious controls, predestined, fated, or things that are meant to be. The more we resist, the more things persist. Excuse me. Release control and allow the chaos to lift. Let me see what else. So you may feel on edge, anxious, or sensing a profound new chapter developing without even knowing. The weight of uncertainty can bear down, and it is casting an unpredictable square to the luminaries, which is Uranus, okay? And it says, expect the unexpected. This is the mantra that carries you into the next 6 months. So the next eclipse, 6 months out, says if this eclipse lands on any of your major planets or angles, sun or moon, you can anticipate life becoming very exciting. Open yourselves up to change is crucial if you wish to avoid resistance. Okay, so this one, kind of like last month, the new moon hit on like the very last day of the season. So it's a 28-degree in Aquarius, and then it's going to shift right over to Pisces moon. Okay, excuse me, Pisces season and Pisces moon. Okay, so the critical degrees of 28 is something is ending. It holds the energy of urgency and completion. We might be closing a door on a dream or inviting in a new vision. Perhaps we're realizing that the community we belong to is no longer aligned with us. We need to feel the sense of belonging. We need to resonate with those who our souls sing the same song. Nothing less will do. Hope arises when you're willing to develop authenticity over fitting in. That's deep. When you're willing to look forward to the future and take the steps now, you're able to manifest the dreams you hold so dearly. So the questions for this, the questions for the solar eclipse, it is, what inspires and guides you? Who are your role models, mentors, or gurus? How can you embody more of this energy for the next generation and your legacy? Interesting. So it says, during this time, we're reminded to reach higher than our own desires. We're urged to act for the collective, to think bigger, and of course, to remove all that stands in the ways of total freedom. Aquarius is a great liberator. The eclipse is not about what's being taken from us, but rather about the freedom that is being gifted to us. A liberation that invites us to step boldly into our highest potential. Okay? So that's pretty cute. And then the symbol they are saying is the butterfly. You see that? Transformation. So let's see. The theme, like we said, the theme, excuse me, for today, avoid impulsive actions, have fun, and then fleet from depression. Okay? Also, find spiritual support and release tension. Also, work in giving and receiving. Okay? So, that's interesting. Now, let's do a solar eclipse reading. Let's see if I can find one. Solar eclipse reading. I keep saying I'm gonna get on live and I never do. So I really need to buckle down and make a plan, okay? Because I'm very sporadic. I always have calendars and planners and all that stuff. But when it boils down to it, if I'm not really obligated, I'm probably not going to do it until I feel like I want to do it. So I want to probably do, I'm going to try and do it on Wednesdays because Wednesday is my day off. Um, but we'll see how that goes, okay? Don't hold me to it. I will keep you posted. Solar eclipse. So let's see. Solar eclipse tower readings are designed to navigate profound, core shaking transformation and new beginnings, acting as a cosmic reboot. So let's see. And I don't want to do a long one. Here we go. Perfect. A 3-card new moon reading. Number 1, which of my fears must I begin to work on over the next month? Interesting. And of course, if you want a personal reading, hit me up. I'm also thinking about doing the pick a card readings again. Those used to be pretty good. They're just really long, so I don't really have or make the time to do them. But let's see. Which of my fears must I begin to work on over the next month? Let's see. For the YouTube video viewers, what might be some fears that we need to work on over the next month? Okay, interesting. Six of Swords, but then you got Chariot first. So it could be we need to work on actually moving forward and going the distance, following through with something. Okay, if you start something, finish it. Okay, so this is going really good at a good pace, but then you get pulled back for some reason. Now, the Chariot is a divine major card, and a lot of people say it's run by Archangel Michael because he's going before you in your battles. A lot of times when it came up like this, it's saying sometimes you start and you talk yourself out of it and then you stop, or sometimes you start and then you actually do get pulled back by some type of like unforeseen circumstance. Okay, and usually if that's the case, it's for the best, it's for our highest good. Okay, so keep that in mind. It could be something with our willpower, our determination. Notice the water here. Okay, it could be about us getting on top of our emotions in a better way. Okay, being able to fully push through something that could be difficult or painful or causing you to feel stuck in a way, because again that was broken. Broken, excuse me, that was upside down. So interesting. Let's see, number 2, how can I show my shadow compassion? Ooh, now that's deep. I do want to also come in and do the shadow work reading, the dark mirror. Okay, because I've been trying to avoid talking about some of the dark things that has been affecting me or my family recently, but I think that I will talk about it coming up here soon. Okay, so again, how can we show our shadow compassion? All right, how can we show our shadow compassion? Oh, and I hope you like my sweatshirt. My bestie bought it for me for Christmas. Gemini in the house. Let's see, how can we, what was it? How can we show our shadow compassion? All right, interesting. Nice. So the Ace of Swords is about being truthful, being honest with yourself, okay? Um, Putting something out there, speaking on something from past or present that, possibly has been bothering you or been on your mind for a long time, okay? That's a way that we can show our shadow compassion, because of course this shadow is behind you or it's in the dark, but that's the thing, it's always gonna follow you. Okay, it's always gonna be there, unless, I don't even say unless, it's always gonna be there, but it's gonna get worse if you don't acknowledge it, or it's gonna haunt you if you don't acknowledge it. Okay, and then look, Emperor. So yeah, and that lines up with the first one as well, because the Emperor is for Aries season, which is about a little over a month out. But it's kind of saying if we do what we're supposed to do in this time frame, we will be feeling fulfilled, at the top of our game, very powerful, bringing in lots of money, having, a lot of control, um, in a better situation. The emperor has it all together. He's like the highest king. He embodies all of the other kings. Okay? So this is you mastering yourself. Okay? And then Aries is the official start of spring. So we've got a couple more weeks. I would say 2 months or so, month and a half, to work on some things that can really change us for the better, okay? Now, last but not least, what energy will support the best version of myself at this time? I like that. What energy will support the best version of myself at this time? Let's see what energy. And then I also said I was going to do a love reading because Valentine's was yesterday. Interesting. This flipped out. This is the energy that will best help energy that will support the best version of ourselves at this time. So this is a card of building on something, feeding something, watching it grow, having longevity, having stability, okay? So these are the things that's going to help us be the best versions of ourselves, okay? Not being, like these two, wishy-washy, right? Or going back and forth against something. Like I said, sometimes it is necessarily stopped because we're going in the wrong direction or we're doing things wrong. We're going against our destiny here. So a lot of times the angels, the higher power, your action is blocked, okay? But as long as we creating stability, being honest, being truthful, speaking up about certain things, okay? And then putting ourselves again in that position of power. That's the best way for us to be our best version, okay? So, love that. That was a good reading. Now, let's see. Do I have anything else up here? Yeah, let's end out with the Cosmic Oracle. My little index cards. Let's see what the message is. Aw. The messages for Eclipse energy mid-month, February. What we need to know. 727. Got a couple. Yeah. Higher self. Okay. And then recognize. Alright. So, take it and run with it, guys. Have a good one. Why would the video stop?